Hey guys, what's going on? This is RJ Game News USA here, and today I want to talk about the top 10 things I love about Mario Kart World. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Like and sub, and let's start. Number 10, I love the fact that it's expanding to 24 players. Like seriously, that is freaking awesome. We're doubling the amount of players on screen. And it creates some hectic havoc out there. Number 9. I love all the amounts of characters, costumes, and vehicles you can get in this game. So many options, and so many combinations, and so many ways to keep it fresh. Number 8. Online play and offline multiplayer. The online play is quick, it's snappy, you get in lobbies, in and out, you could drop in and out. It's so much better, so much faster than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I am enjoying the hell out of it, and even when you're waiting to get into a lobby, you sort of free roam and drive around while you wait. It's much better than the old way you used to wait to get into a match. And once you do get into a match, I haven't had any connection drops or any issues whatsoever. And then in multiplayer offline, it's really easy to connect other drivers and just do whatever the hell you want. Number 7, Balloon Battle and Coin Runner modes. I thought, man, these are just throwaway modes. These are just some stuff they're going to tuck away in the background. They actually found some really awesome courses that you can do these battles on. And although I like Balloon Battle a little bit more, Coin Runners is still fun too. And you could do like solo, you could do teams, you could go offline, you could go online, you could go split screen. The amount of options here are insane. And it's just really fun controls and really good items they use. And going to 5 balloons instead of 3. I love everything they did with the battle mode. I enjoy it quite a bit. But that being said, it's only number 7. Number 6, and this one is something that is so personal to me because it makes the game so much more enjoyable long term. I can play for hours and hours longer thanks to this change, and that is your item automatically tails behind you until you use it. You don't understand unless you've played Mario Kart as often as I have. When you have to hold the button down to drag the item behind your ass when you're in first place to guard yourself, that can suck. It makes it a little more difficult to drift or steer or to focus. And for even a slight second, if you left your finger off the trigger, your item goes flying and then you're unprotected. Just that it floats behind you is such an ingenious gameplay move. I also play with auto steering all the way on. Or auto, accelerate, not auto steer. I turn that shit off. That shit's on, but smart steering is on by default. I turn that off. I want to control my own vehicle. I don't want to fucking sit there and, I'm almost off the rails here. No, if I go off the rails, I go off the rails. But auto accelerate is on. So I don't have to sit there holding the button for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. And if I'm not able to brake in time, that's my own fucking fault. So, item trailing behind you and auto accelerate are the next things I love. I'd still love the game and enjoy it without those things, obviously, because there's 5 other things on this list ahead of it. But those things make it tolerable for many, many more hours. Number 5, the visuals. Just flat out the visuals. Whether you're driving on water, whether you're seeing a sunset, or you're in an icy area, or you're in Rainbow Road, which looks absolutely gorgeous, or Bowser's Castle, which it looks absolutely amazing. Everything visually just looks so stunning here, and incredible. It's the best looking Nintendo game that's ever come out, for sure. And then, number 4 is the music. As great as the visuals are, the music that accompanies the visuals is absolutely god tier. I like to listen to a lot of podcasts while I play games, And you would think even with Mario Kart being sort of a game that, oh, you listen to podcasts and just do shit, right? Even I am like, for several hours of this game was like, nah, bro, I gotta listen to the music in this motherfucking thing to do it justice. And it does it justice. It does the visuals justice and goes right along with the great feel of the gameplay as well. The visuals, the feel, and the music all working together in tandem. And that brings me to number 3 thing I love about Mario Kart World. Of course, the free roam mode in general, but in particular, the P-switches. The P-switches are really fucking cool. There's so many of them, and when you hit one, you have so many, like, you have so much time to try to get to the end, and it makes for some interesting little mini missions. And so it's just an all-new, brand-new mode with free roam, and it's a whole new other way to play that wasn't in previous Mario Karts. If that wasn't in here, I would still say this game is freaking amazing, but just adding this entire whole fucking free roam mode with all these P-switches on top of what you already gave us makes this game so freaking awesome. That brings me to the top 2. Starting with number 2, and that is flat out, the Grand Prix is better than what people were talking about. People were talking about Grand Prix like they had somehow fucked shit up. Like, some people were talking about Grand Prix like, oh, you finish a race and then you have to race to the next race. That is not at all how it happens. You finish a race and you might have another race that's in segments, and that's how that course is. Okay? And I like segment races. More on that in a minute. But these Grand Prix are awesome. These tracks are great. Every single track feels like an event. Every single turn is filled with tons of charm. And tons of just shit happening in front of you that's incredible. It feels like a dream world. But that brings me to number 1. And this is truly one of the greatest things that Mario Kart World has done. This is truly one of the best modes ever invented for any game. Knockout mode. Knockout mode is so fucking cool. So you do like these rallies. They're separate from the cups. You actually could go get gold crowns and gold cups. Gold cups are for Grand Prix, and gold crowns you can try to get for rallies. And there's like 8 of them too, or something like that. 7 or 8 of them. And in these rallies, you're going like a quarter of the way all the way across the map. You start in one area, you start with 24 players, and then every section cuts off the bottom 4. So you go from 24 to 20 to 16 to 12 to 8 to 4, and then in the final section, you're racing in the final 4. And it just continues the whole way through. And it's like 15 minutes or however long it is. I don't even know how long it is. But online especially, it is you're white knuckling, trying to get to the next checkpoint, just doing enough to stay in the race and not get cut off. It is absolutely so fucking fun. It's way better than even a single race that you would do. You have single race options, online multiplayer. Doing Knockout Tour is so much better than that. It's so good, man. And I hang my hat on that. Once I get done playing through all the open world stuff and all the Grand Prix and all the cups and all the crowns and Knockout and doing everything else I can do, and I'm down to just doing whatever the hell I want, I'm just going to be playing Knockout all the time online because it's so fucking fun. And I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. So guys, with that being said, those are the top 10 things I love about Mario Kart World. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace, I'm out. Have a good one.